Amherst Toyota, Tara and Lindy. My name's Wayne Murray. A lot of people already know me as Uncle Wayne. Did you know that Toyota started the compact SUV segment in 1995 when they introduced the first ever Rav4? It's one of Canada's best sellers, and it's made in Canada. This 2019 model is nothing less than impressive. It's got a longer and wider wheelbase, so it's more planted on the road. It has active cornering assist, so when you're going into a corner, it grabs the brakes on the inside to help you slingshot through the corner. And comparing it to the competition, it's like saying, who let the dogs out for this? And meow for the other ones. The 2019 RAV4 is built on the Toyota New Global Architecture platform. And this is the way Toyota is going to make vehicles now and in the future, as it makes the vehicle a lot stronger. And when you compare this to the vehicle's predecessor, or the last model, this vehicle is about 5 millimeters shorter, but yet it has 33 more liters of cargo space. It has 40 more millimeters of footroom in the back for backseat passengers, and the rear doors open up so it's easier to get cargo and child seats in and out. The vehicle's powered by an all-new 2.5-liter dynamic force engine, and this produces 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. And that's about 10% more than last year's model. I'm the most skeptical person on the planet, and I wanted to know how they got more horsepower than any other manufacturer with a 2.5-liter engine in this segment. So I went and asked our technicians, and they said that Toyota uses their proven technology from the Formula One racetrack and they throw it in here. What they've done is they've put laser-cladded valve seals. What that means is the valves can be at a different angle and the gas-air mixture goes into the engine in a tumbling motion where more of it can get burned. Now, a lot of you are probably sitting at home and going, what? How do they do that, Uncle Wayne? Why do they do that? It's because they can get a better thermal efficiency. They can get more power out of the same gas as all the competition does. And this model is the benchmark. It's 40% thermal efficiency, where the industry standard is 25 to 30. So this particular model uses regular unleaded gas. Toyota's engineering avoids using costly turbos. The turbos in the Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk and the Ford Escape EcoBoost use premium unleaded gas. So look at it this way, every time you start up the RAV, you're saving fuel dollars. Let's take a look at the exterior. The exterior of the vehicle has changed from completely flat body panels to having a nice, sophisticated downtown look. Also, the lower portion of the metal is protected with this wide composite material for off-road protection. As Toyota designed this vehicle to go off-road, they use a multi-terrain selector so that you can switch between snow, mud, rock, sand, dirt, and if you're on extreme downhills, there's a downhill assist button. And you may have that downhill assist button in your Highlander already. The lights are called parabola headlights. Other things that use a parabola curve are things like a bird bath or a satellite dish. And what Toyota does is they have many different angles in here so that the light comes out and it's just like daylight in front of the vehicle. And when you can see better, it's safer. And speaking of safety, because it's so bright in front of the vehicle, the pre-collision system, which is the laser radar camera up here in the windshield, and the millimeter wave radar behind here, can detect bicycles in the daytime, and they can work in a low light situation. So come on, you're gonna wanna test drive this vehicle, aren't you? It's got road edge protection. It can tell the difference between the pavement and the dirt, or the pavement and the grass. And it's got lane trace assist, and that works with the dynamic radar cruise control so that you can follow somebody and stay in the middle of the road even if there's no lines. Toyota's mounted the mirrors away from this corner. When the mirrors are on the door, you can see through here and you can see the apex of a turn, which is the head or the top part of the turn, so you're not going into it blind like. They take great lengths to make the vehicle aerodynamic. Even the door handles are aerodynamic. Underneath the body, it's completely flat so that it's wind slippery underneath of it. They've made the door opening a lot wider, as I mentioned earlier. But the seats in these are so comfortable that I want to take them out and mount them in my games room so I'm always in the driver's seat. I'm 6'1", and it's very comfortable in here. The seats actually recline as well as folding down. And if you've got a lot of hockey gear and stuff to carry in the vehicle, this vehicle has the most amount of room at any RAV. With the back seats down, you've got 1,141 liters of cargo space. So it doesn't really matter how many hockey players you got, you can still take everything in the back. And if you're golfers, you can fit 4 to 5 golf bags with carts in the back. Very convenient. Let me show you. On the trail model, you've got a power rear hatch. And as I mentioned, I'm 6'1". I'm going to be able to stand right underneath it. So if it's snowing or raining, it's not going to get on my head. So Tara and Lindy, come on in the back here and take a closer look. I'm going to put the seats down. They fold forward like that. And for a little extra cargo space, you can take the tray, and if you're having hockey equipment, skates, or anything like that, you can turn this over, and it's got a waterproof hard shell back. And lowering it an extra 55 millimeters gets another couple of inches of room, or 33 liters of cargo room more. So that should take all the hockey gear, wouldn't you think? All right, let's hop in the front seat. Okay, Tara and Lindy, this is from the cockpit, so to speak. And as you can see here by my finger, it's got heated seats and cooled seats. There'll be some nice in the summertime, and that's for both front, and you have separate air conditioning, but what you're used to in your Highlander. This is what I talked about for the multi-terrain selector. The multi-terrain selector can select between mud and sand, rock and dirt, snow, or downhill. And that can get you through areas that you've never been able to get through before, even with Highlander. And this vehicle has torque vectoring all-wheel drive, which means that it allows the power to go to the wheel with the most amount of traction. And that's really important too if you're trying to get to a hockey game and it's a real bad snowstorm. This vehicle also has Entune 3.0 Plus. And this system, there's 2 core services with this system. It's App Suite Connect and Safety Connect. And Safety Connect, here's how that works. If your vehicle's in an accident and the crash sensors or the airbags are deployed, you're immediately contacted to Toyota's service office, so to speak. And if there's no answer in the car, then they'll automatically call 911 services to go to your location. And if they don't know your location, they can turn on the GPS locator and they can find you. And if your vehicle's stolen, they can find it that way too. So it's a really good thing to know. The sound system in this is very unique, and it's something that you have to hear. Hi Tara and Lindy. We got interrupted there, so we'll get back at this. And this is the trail version, and this has the smart key. So you can just keep this key, Tara, right in your purse, and Lindy right in your pocket. And when you come to the vehicle, you just put your hand inside of the door handle and it unlocks. And you can do that from the driver's side or from the passenger side. Other things that are creature comforts in this vehicle, it has a nice little sunroof, but also up on the roof is a raised roof rack. And that's so that if you want to put kayaks or you want to get a trunk for up there so you keep hockey gear and things like that, you can do that. Other creature comforts is it has a power driver's seat, which is 8-way, which is adjustable, and tilt and telescope steering wheel. The controls and functions are ergonomically designed, and they have an easy touch rubber coating on the outside, and the entire dash is a soft material. So it gives it an elegant look, and the orange accent just separates this from any other. Now, if you have a smartphone that can use induction charging, we have an induction charging plate right here. As well, there's five USB ports, and we also have power supplies down here as well. This vehicle is also equipped with an engine immobilizer and an anti-theft system. And because of the safety features on this vehicle, your insurance company can give you a discount. And if not, just let us know and we'll find you the insurance company that does give you a discount, because these are discountable items because this vehicle is much safer than other vehicles on the road. And I hope you come in for a test drive. I want you to come in for a test drive. This is great. Thank you.